She's a producer and writer for Cypher Productions and one hell of an awesome rock band drummer. The video game, that is. And as a boy, he was a card-carrying member of the Willie Nelson fan club. Now he's a reporter and photographer for KNSD. Please welcome Farrah Rosenzweig and Greg Bledsoe.
Shotgun Willie sits around in his underwear. This is the closest I could come to a Willie Nelson wig on short notice. Farrah claims that she's an outstanding drummer at rock band, so we'll see if we can get her to show us a little something.
I challenge any one of you. I am really awesome. Top 90%, I swear.
Great hair. We both brought these wigs from home.
Yep. Go for it. So this group of nominees informs and instructs. They tell the historic, cultural, and educational stories.
In the category of children, program, or special, the nominees are Tsunamis, Know What to Do, Suzanne Asturias, Ron Lane, Herman Reddick, David Kalwick, Chris Neuhahn, Rowanne Karapogosian, Paul Olsen, County of San Diego Office of Emergency Services, CTN, Periodistas del Mañana, Journalist of Tomorrow, Luis F. Godínez, Jaime González, Adriana Arevalo, KINC. For informational, instructional, program, or special, the nominees are San Diego International Airport Travelers Tips, Marley J. Ehrenfeld, Tonya Mantooth, MJE Marketing Services, Circle of Life, the Greater Yellowstone Ecosystem, Bill Wisneski, Palomar College Television, Trust Program, Kevin O'Hara, Natalie O'Hara, Copper Point Communications, Electrified, The Silent Porsche, Laura Kunzman, Wealth TV, A Growing Passion, Marianne Gerdes, AGP Productions. For historic, single story or series, the nominees are Inside a Hollywood Scandal, The Cheryl Crane Story, Brandon Bailey, Elizabeth Cook, KMIR, On the Wings of Freedom, Serkan Stage, Alvaro del Saz Fersing, KESQ, Being Japanese in World War II America, Jeff Stahl, Christopher R. Flicker, KESQ, Who Shot Bugsy, Jonathan Humbert, KLAS. For education, schools, program, or special, the nominee is Giving Back, First, Anne Franken, Wealth TV. For education, single story, or series, the nominees are Life's Greatest Lesson, Kendall Tenney, Preston Mullins, KVBC. Water Babies, Susan Bartole, CTN. After School Mentors, Jeannie Rodden, Erica Simpson, Channel 4 San Diego. The $1 Million Bake Sale, Joanne Farion, Guillermo Sevilla, KPBS. Music to the Ears, Hetty Chang, KVBC. Firewatch, Darcy Spears, KTNV.
And the Emmys go to?
Drum roll.
Oh yeah, I was going to say that too.
Oh, that's
98%.
It's true.
Do you read the first one?
Children program or special. Tsunami, Know What to Do. Susan Asturias, Ron Lane, Herman Reddick, David Kalwick, Chris Neuhahn, Rowanne Karapogosian, Paul Olsen.
Informational, instructional, program, or special. Circle of Life, the Greater Yellowstone Ecosystem, Bill Wisneski. A Growing Passion, Marianne Gerdes.
Historic, cultural, single story, or series. Inside a Hollywood Scandal, The Cheryl Crane Story, Brandon Bailey, Elizabeth Cook. Being Japanese in World War II America, Jeff Stahl, Christopher R. Flicker.
Education, schools, program, or special, Giving Back, First, Anne Franken.
Education, single story or series, Water Babies, Susan Bartole, Firewatch, Darcy Spears.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good afternoon, class. For today's science lesson, we're going to learn about tsunamis.
Oh, man. The greater Yellowstone ecosystem radiates out from an untamed core to more than 15 million acres of spectacular scenery and abundant wildlife.
Doesn't this look beautiful? Yeah. Can you believe all of this was grown right here in an elementary school garden?
Cheryl was only 14 years old.
Then everything exploded.
Cheryl Crane was the only daughter of Lana Turner.
His young life would be changed forever as America was drawn into World War II with the bombing of Pearl Harbor and the anti-Japanese sentiment to follow.
Avenged December the 7th.
Varsity sport for the mind.
It's what the equivalent of a football team for us.
Yeah, that would be our football team.
The earlier the better. 3 months is the earliest we start them here. As they get older, past the swimmer's reflex at 200 days, a lot of things set in.
Seen her sitting there with her feet propped up, just sitting there, because that's what she was paid to do, sit there in case the building was on fire.
Thank you very much to everyone at Palomar who worked on this project. Chia, Luke, Mike, Paul, all the interns. We, of course, can't live without you. This project really is due to Professor Sauerbeer's passion for the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. And it's really contagious, which is one of the reasons that it was such a success. So if all of you have never been there, you should go. It's an amazing place. Also thanks to Dean Miyamoto and to Vice President Carone for their support, and to my wife and daughter for their endless laughter. So thank you.
I'm Anne Franken, doing a wonderful impersonation of her father. When Anne was a small milkmaid in Iowa, she loved a favorite story. It was The Little Train That Could. She put it together with a team when she came to television, and it began with, "We think we can, we think we can, we think we can, we knew we could, we knew we could, we knew we could." Thank you very much.
Good evening. First, I'd like to thank KMIR 6 for allowing us to do this great story, and of course, Cheryl Crane, Lana Turner's daughter, for telling her story. My wonderful parents who are here tonight, they are always so supportive, and I owe them everything. And of course, my wonderful editor, producer, love of my life, Brandon. Thank you.
In case you didn't know, we're together. Anyways, also thank you to KMR 6, and I got to say a special thanks to Elizabeth's mother, Bonnie Cook, who wore a wig for our reenactment of the murder. And spectacular, Bonnie, this is all you. Thank you so much.
Completely unexpected. I just want to thank Kenny. It was an honor for me to tell his story. It was one of the situations where my reporter Gil and I did we just did MOS, and I talked to this guy after MOS, and I found out his amazing story, and it was just an honor for me to tell it. And thank you, Jeff, and thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Sincere gratitude and appreciation goes to NOAA and Cal EMA for funding this project. Our Director of the Office of Emergency Services, Ron Lane, for his leadership and foresight in allowing us to embark on this venture. Our Assistant Director, Herman Reddick, who was an amazing executive producer. Paul Olsen, who helped produce and direct. Actor David Leisure for his talented voiceover. Dave Kalwick and Chris Neuhahn of Absolute Zero, whose incredible animation brought this whole project to life. And my sister, Rowanne Karapogosian, for her creative input and lead vocals. Thank you all.
Oscar, you should be up here with me. Half of this is yours, half yours. Ruth, I'm never coming without you. And this story was just too hilarious. We caught the Clark County School District literally paying people with no experience or training in fire safety to sit and stare at portable classrooms just in case they caught on fire. They were spending millions of dollars a year doing this. When we exposed it, they figured out a way to not do that anymore and put the kids in some safe spaces. So it was a fun investigation, and thank you again.
Hello. My little sister, Shannon, enrolled my niece, Sienna, in swimming lessons when she was 6 months old. And she was the inspiration for this story. Hey, little sis. Hi. I want to acknowledge my mom, my dad, and my sister, Shannon, who are here tonight, and thank you for being so supportive of my career. Thanks, and thanks for coming.